I'm back. Okay, welcome to another tutorial of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, brought to you by the Letter Tape. We're going to be discussing something that involves editing the Options.txt file, so if you are not familiar with that, you'll need to watch the tutorial on Options.txt. We're going to be touching on this last entry here. The others have been addressed before, or actually that first one there in another tutorial for going underwater. But this is the one that we want to focus on right now. And what this is going to allow us to do will become apparent here, although you should probably be able to tell already. Let's say you are building a coaster, so we will go into construction mode. And this makes sense. We've got this starting area here, and then it goes around. So let's say we want it to loop around and cross over itself. So try to build the piece, and red here, you cannot place track piece there. Alright, well, to be realistic, that makes sense. You can't have a piece of roller coaster track crossing over another piece directly. But what about this kind of a ride over here, where we've got this simple kiddie type ride? It could be the safari ride if you had wild. And if we go into construction mode for this, all this is just a road, so why not be able to cross over? And you can't place the track piece there. So basically on all these rides, the game is not letting you cross over like that. It makes sense for these, but not for these. Plus, you might have this grand vision of this ride that you want to build, but you're constricted on space. You can't cross a track over another piece. What are you going to do? Well, this is what we're going to need, and we're going to need this one entry. You could have the same command in your Options.txt, but with 0, and it just won't allow it to work, which is the case here. So in a moment I will reload and show you with this added. So here we are back with everything reset. The only difference is the TrackAllowSameTrackIntersect I have set to 1. So let's go to our buddy here, the roller coaster, and we'll go into construction mode, and let's try to do what we couldn't do before. Looky there, we can now intersect. So granted, this isn't very realistic, so as you see here, I'm like just making circle, 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 circle. So when the ride goes, it would go along here and then just keep going around and around and around and around. Granted, on a roller coaster, not very realistic, but on a ride like this, where it's just a road, that limitation is, I don't know, kind of strange. You should be able to drive a vehicle along the road and cross it over. So you can now do that with that change. And I think this will open up a lot of flexibility and freedom for you with your designs. Just keep in mind that word again, realistic. It's not going to be realistic on a coaster, but definitely for this, and I think it's going to open up a lot of opportunities, possibilities for you. So enjoy, and once again, you need to know how to work with the Options.txt file.